Where do you even start with one of the most iconic, greatest rock songs of all time? Whole lot of love. I mean, you got perhaps the greatest guitar riff of all time, one of the greatest guitar licks about halfway through the song of all time by Page, of course. Some of the greatest drum work of all time, Bonham. Some of the greatest vocals of all time, Plant. And of course, the great bass work by Jones. I mean, this is the consummate rock song right here. And that isn't even talking about the lyrics, the metaphorically explicit. Is that even possible? Is that an oxymoron? Lyrics, sexual lyrics, written allegedly by all four boys, all four lads. I think it's mostly Plant. With a little bit of ripoff, as they admit, as Plant says, they nicked a little bit from the song You Need Love by Muddy Waters in '62. The lyrics were written by Willie Dixon. Of course, he took them to court. He settled out of court with Led Zeppelin in 1985, and that was the point at which Plant said, yeah, when you get famous and you get successful, well, they come after you for nicking some of their song. So they admit they did it, but man, they made it much more explicit. Way down inside, honey, you need it. I'm going to give you my love. I've been cooling, baby, and I've been drooling. I'm going to give you every inch of my love. And of course, the most famous line of all time, shake for me, girl. I want to be your backdoor man. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I mean, it puts Spread Your Wings and Let Me Come Inside by Rod Stewart to shame. Give the Dog a Bone by AC/DC to shame. Puts them all to shame. This is probably the most driving, pounding, so to speak, pardon me, sexual song of all time. And to top all of that off, this performance was done in Royal Albert Hall. Just makes you shake your head and get a big old grin on your face. Royal Albert Hall, whole lot of love, Led Zeppelin, and I can't wait. I haven't heard this in a while. Cannot wait for that opening riff and the riff that keeps going for a full pounding minute. And then, of course, Plant's vocals. So let's just do this. Ready? Put your seatbelts on. Let's go. Love these guys. His voice. How about this wall of sound, folks? This wall of incredibly sophisticated, productive sound going on here with Bonham with his drums. I mean, my God, pounding drums, perfectly done. Page leaning over and giving us that riff. I've heard other guitarists talk about how difficult it is to lean over and do a riff like that. And then, of course, Plant on his plaintive, screaming, driving, sexual, emotional vocals, and then the bass coming in and giving it that sound in the background with Jones. I mean, this is just everything. Can't imagine being there in 1970. Wow. Bongos. Bonham's a god. Page is a god. Let's listen to that again. I mean, I just got to hear that sexual psychedelic sound that Page is given, and then Plant comes in with his, I mean, it's an orgasm sound with his incredible voice. It's just wow. Just wow. How does he do that? Nobody does it like him. This is amazing. Wow. This puts the song on the album to shame. It's so fucking amazing. Wow. These guys, wow. Palm of the hand. Woman.
You need Come on. you very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Freaking wow. Absolutely freaking consuming wow. I mean, it's like you're in the middle of a sexual experience for 6 minutes the way these guys did this. Oh my God. Top of their game, energy, lust, cloud. How do you want to, how do you even describe what just happened? I mean, Plant is completely into the song. They all are completely into the song. There's no cynicism here. It is just pure driving sexuality, incredible production, instrumentation, and vocals. Just superb. And it's almost, I mean, the thought that went through my mind was something about being in Royal Albert Hall, which of course has been known for its class for a long time, just brought out the worst in these boys and these lads. I mean, worst, I mean best. God, the psychedelic sexual atmosphere that Page put into those extra licks, and then the timing on all of these guys, Bonham, Page, and Plant, is just perfect. I mean, Plant coming in with his vocals right when, at the perfect moments with Page's extra licks, and Bonham coming in perfectly, and then the bongos were perfect, and then the extra texture with Jones's bass coming in. I mean, his bass is just amazing. Just everything about this, and their performance on stage, the energy they have on stage. This was just consuming. Like I said, it just complete envelopment of experience with them. Man, I mean, it's just one of the top of all time. Just everything. I mean, what do you get when you get four of the best in the business at the top of their game? Well, this is what you get. It's off their second album, Led Zeppelin 2. It came out in '69. So just a year before this performance, maybe less. And you can see it. It's still raw. It's still fresh. Actually, this is better. This is better than the album because of the extra stuff that they all put into it. All of them put into it, especially Page. But they all put extra into this. Just frightfully good. Yes. All right. I look forward to hearing what y'all have to say. Add your comments. Give me the extra that I missed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.